We are sisters who have dwarfism. I'm 3 feet 3 inches tall.
And I'm 2'10". I started having more medical challenges. I started hearing a lot of, well, why are your parents spending all this money to take you to the doctors when you're gonna be useless? They should just let you die.
A lot of men see women with short stature as a fetish.
I know that there's even this curiosity per se about, well, how do you guys kiss? Do you guys have There's also the understanding of, oh, you guys are taking advantage of us.
Hi, my name is Celia and I'm 29 years old.
This one? My name is Yesi. I'm 35 years old.
With chocolate all over me. I'm gonna put it on this table.
Yeah, I know, because the island is too tall.
Yesi and I have diastrophic dysplasia, which is a rare type of dwarfism.
The physical effect of my form of dwarfism is mainly short stature, but aside from that, everything else is average.
Let's warm up the chocolate first. Teeth it is.
Our organs and our minds, everything works the same as any average person, and the life expectancy is the same.
So see, now you stir it again. See, now it's ready.
Ooh. I was born in Mexico, and back in the days, doctors have very little information about someone with my type of dwarfism. So when they saw me, they immediately told my parents, you'll be lucky if she can live to 10 years old.
And you make sure you're covering most of it, and then you lift it up and go like this to remove the excess, and then we're gonna put it over here to dry.
When I became a young teenager, instead of growing, I started shrinking. The scoliosis causes the curvature of the spine, which can trigger the hyphosis, which is the bump. Okay, then shake it, shake it. Growing up, as a young kid, I did feel very pretty. I think it was because I will get all this attention. I thought it was positive attention. People will be like, oh, look at the little girl. But once I reached my teenage years, then I felt extremely ugly and different. Our older sister is average size. I believe 5'11", and people will only praise my older sister for being tall and beautiful. That made me feel very self-conscious. So for about 6 to 10 years, I did not look at myself in the mirror. I hated the mirror. I started having more medical challenges, and that led into a lot of mean comments. That's when I started hearing a lot of, well, why are your parents spending all this money to take you to the doctors when you're gonna be useless? They should just let you die. So I think that at that point is when I came to realize that being a little person was gonna impact me for life. It was very hard. It was very hard. People would think that the biggest challenge was medical issues. However, I think that the biggest challenge was society. It makes me think of, you were actually very vulnerable. You were just a little child that had to deal with adult comments, per se. Growing up, my dad made me feel very strong, made me feel secure. My dad is very tall. My dad is 6 feet tall.
Look at this one.
Oh, and this is you, baby you.
He always made sure to remind us that we were beautiful no matter what, and that we were gonna go far in life.
Then at age 19, I had a spine fusion surgery. And after going through that struggle, I developed more self-confidence, and I said no more. I am going to love my body. I think I got it. Let me try it. I want to learn. So.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Since I was born 6 years before Celia, I have shared the strengths and the weaknesses that come with having dwarfism, and I wanted to make sure that she could have a better chance than I did. Why did you start on the business?
Because I watched a lot of TikToks of treat makers, and I love being in the kitchen, so I was like, I think I could do that. And so I started making them, and before I knew it, I was getting a lot of clients.
Is that the one I made? See, it's delicious, right?
It's really sweet.
They
don't have to know that we made strawberries.
Well, I thought you told them.
We're gonna say that the dog ate them.
Okay.
Yes, it did great helping today. I think she learned her strawberries look good, and I ate them, so why not?
Thank you for being patient.
It may seem easy, but it's not. It's very time consuming, especially for someone with my condition. Having to stand for long periods of time
Since I knew that physically we couldn't do much, I would remind my youngest sister, you are very smart, so dedicate as much as you can to having a really good education.
I'm a teacher, and I never thought I would be a teacher. I was always very shy, like being in front of big audiences, so now I have to be.
I am a psychotherapist. I know the challenges, the emotional challenges, having a condition that made my life even extra difficult. Being able to have a broader perspective allows me to help my clients better. I am going for the world record of the shortest psychotherapist in the planet. In order to get the world record, I need to go and get measured by a medical provider 3 times on the same day at different times. I thought it would be a good opportunity to educate people about little people being professionals and not just entertainment. So I just need you and Brian's help to start measuring today. My husband's name is Brian. Brian is 5'9".
This thing is bigger than me.
My wedding album. Oh, that's you. Before I met my husband Brian, I never thought about getting married. But then I met him and I said, why am I gonna deny myself the opportunity to be with someone so incredible? It meant so much for me to be able to dance with my dad on my wedding day.
I was crying and you were not.
Why?
I remember that she did not want to get married over there in our town. She wanted something more private, more intimate.
This one, oh my God. I know that there's even this curiosity per se about, well, how do you guys kiss? Do you guys have things like that? So I didn't want to be in my wedding day and really worried about who's staring or who's there just because they just want to make fun of me. Hi there.
How's your day today? Oh,
You
nice.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I hold the bottom, you hold the top.
Okay.
83 and a half.
83 and a half. And I need to be like under 84, I believe, to be able to meet it. I'm excited just to be able to create a little more awareness. And for my parents, it's also another reminder that we made it. I succeeded.
And it'll be nice to put something else on the wall.
Right?
Do you think we should go get some stuff ready for when Danny shows up?
Yeah, let's get some snacks.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, man.
So seeing Yesi and Brian so happy, it just made me realize that love can be found anywhere with any person that genuinely cares. I just thought, yeah, maybe one day I could have that too, you know? I'm currently in a relationship. I met him 4 months ago, and we actually started being official a month ago. It's very challenging to date. Being a little person has made it extra difficult. In terms of uncertainty, you never really know whether the person is trying to get to know you for who you are. There have been guys who have straight up told me that they just want to know what it feels like to be with someone like myself. A lot of men see women with short stature as a fetish. It takes time for you to build that trust with the person and to really know what exactly are they looking for.
It's up to you to be able to decide when you're willing to give them the chance to prove you that they're here for the right reasons.
My boyfriend's name is Daniel. Daniel is 5'5". Hey babe.
Hey, babe.
How are you? Huh?
Hi.
Hey guys.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Nice seeing you.
Have a seat. So Danny, now that you're dating Celia, I guess you're going to be dealing with a few of the things that me and Yesi dealt with as a couple. People judging, people looking, things like that.
Yeah, I never really cared really much about what people think. People are always gonna have their opinions, but as long as you're happy,
That's one of the most important things, being happy, definitely, and just learning to let a lot of things go. But after a few years of me being with Yesi, I kind of don't care anymore.
I think one of the main misunderstandings from people when they see a couple like Brian and I, or now you and Celia, they either assume that we're looking for a caregiver or that you guys have a fetish. And third, there's also the understanding of, oh, you guys are taking advantage of us. So that is something that you are gonna have to deal with a lot.
I worry about it sometimes because her being a little person, the way things are out there, people take advantage or something like that.
Yeah.
So we have to be extra careful. And if you two communicate well, she will be able to tell you when and how she needs help.
So you gotta tell me whenever you want me to kick somebody's butt.
No, I actually do ask for help when I need it, so I feel like I'll be comfortable asking him if I ever do anything.
And I think that one of the things that people don't really think about, but it's true to us, is the fact that not only we're females, but we're disabled, so we mature faster. Also him knowing like when to follow you, but also when to say, well, also this is my pace too.
She's also the one who basically sets up our goals. You know, she's the one who has the life plan set up for us, and I'm here following her so we can get to where we want to get to.
I admire my sister because she's definitely someone that knows how to fight for what she wants.
She has overcome a lot of obstacles since she was a child. The fact that she is where she is right now makes me feel very proud, and I always look up to her for that.
How I feel regarding my condition, I feel pride.
So we've come a long way. I'm just excited to continue to empower other people too. Sometimes I just forget that I'm a little person. I'm very proud of who I am. It was not easy, but the fact that I was able to overcome all of the obstacles that came my way makes me feel very proud.